Okay.
And I also don't have anything on me, and I follow along with Ezra.
All right, you guys get up close to the things, and as you can see, the map is a little weird. So if you want to know how far you're going, just hold your token with left click and then use right click to measure. It's weird. Anyway, you guys pull up, and the guy waves you over, and he goes, we are the Grand Army of Hob Republic, and we are conscripting soldiers like you for our fight against the separatists.
The
So,
separatists.
who wants to volunteer? Like right now, because if you don't, we're gonna have to subdue you, and yeah, conscription isn't great.
Volunteer for what?
The Civil War, the Hobgoblin Civil War.
And you will not let us pass either way.
No, you're gonna need all those people too.
Sir,
He points back at the caravan behind you. He's like, everyone who can hold a crossbow needs to fight.
Sir, I don't believe we are your constituents. I don't even believe we pay taxes to you.
Pay taxes now? Think of it as a recruitment tax.
Do you mind if I get my lawyer on the phone real quick?
The fuck's a phone?
I have a sending spell. I don't actually have a sending spell. I didn't take that spell.
Look, you could either join us of your own volition and forget whatever you're doing, help us fight our war, or you can, well, we can put this on your head, and he pulls out like this weird circlet that's barbed on the inside, and he's like, we can put this on your head, and you can fight our war anyway.
So where's this war at? I mean, how far are we talking now?
Oh, we are talking. You ever heard of Chult?
I don't know that I have. About how many clicks which way?
Clicks like kilometers. That's
Sure.
That's don't know kilometers, but it's like 130 leagues that direction, and he points to the southeast. He knows. You guys have heard of the peninsula of Chult? It's an odd area of Faerun that is overrun by jungles, by weird cultists of a god that no one probably should worship anymore, and dinosaurs.
Oh. Thought that sounded familiar.
So you guys are really far away from where you're fighting the battle at.
Oh yeah, that's how bad it's got.
Jeez. All right.
Oh.
Well, I guess we have no choice but to help you.
All right, cool. All right, he snaps his fingers and waves the ogre over, who just walks up and goes, "Yeah, boss." And he goes, "All right, these 5 are going to join the cause. Go ahead and throw them into the You are volunteering, right? Go ahead and throw them into the volunteer cart." He's like, "On it,"
Wait.
and he reaches.
The guys behind us are volunteering first.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of them. They're all part of this same group. They're like dragons.
But you're here.
Volunteering
now.
first.
Yeah. I just
What?
wanted. We're like the middleman, you know. We're just making sure that you understand where they're at.
Also, they've got a whole bunch of gold in their carts that could really go a long way to help
Yeah.
fight in the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Me or him?
Either or.
You should probably do it, because I'm not very charismatic.
Okay.
Because that gold, that hint of gold is like they have gold.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
27 and an 18.
Okay, all right. How about this? You go back, bring the friends you got that have the gold forward, and then we'll put you into the volunteer cart. Okay?
Sounds good. We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go talk to them.
Yeah, we'll go tell them the plan.
All right, cool. Augie, you stay here. He's like, on it, boss, and he just stands in the middle of the road.
Imagine this sits down like. Doof, doof.
The volunteer cart.
I whisper. So we're gonna, as we get farther away, so we're totally gonna tell the cultists that we arranged their safe passage, right?
Basically, yeah.
I like.
Are we trying to keep the cultists alive?
Oh yeah.
We don't want them to die.
Oh, they won't all die, right?
There's a lot of them. There's at least 9 carts
Yeah.
of cultists.
That's true. We have excess.
Yeah.
Gotta shave.
Okay,
Gotta cull them a little bit.
we just know that there's more hobgoblins than there are us. And it was really nice before when we fought all those lizard dudes to have a bunch of bodies around.
That's true.
You know, this is just kind of a strategic sort of thing.
You can't spell cult without coal.
Fair enough.
Aren't there two L's in calls?
You
Not
know,
if you don't want them to be.
You guys make your way back to the caravan, and one of the lead guys, the first cart in the caravan, is one of the cultist carts, and he leans over and he goes, "Well, did you get a safe passage? What'd they say?"
Well, they basically said they were dealing with some sort of internal hobgoblin affair. They're trying to get some extra coin to arm themselves for some insurrection they're dealing with. Don't worry, we spoke with them and they're willing to let us go.
Oh, really? Give me a persuasion check. Just
hey Diggs, what's
or
up?
I guess not persuasion.
Shit's about to kick off.
I'm actually not as deceptive. 18.
Well, that's okay. He's not as insightful. He goes, "All right, well then, if we got safe passage, yeah." And he just starts moving forward, and then the cart behind him, and then I would say you guys are no longer there. You're more like way back here.
I'm gonna whisper to the party and go, I believe I have a spell that would make the ogre to our advantage.
Oh?
Because I guess this whole deception, even I'm a little on edge, does not seem like everyone here would just give up these cultists, even though I wasn't here.
Well, so they don't like them very much, but also they probably will fight to defend themselves.
Sure.
I look at, is it Leg? Okay. Who's the
Ty.
guy that-
Ty.
Ty. I look at him and I say, you should let them go first.
Right. He just hold on, and then stops his cart from going anywhere. I need to pull on. I didn't think I'd have to like get cultists on here.
You gotta be prepared for anything.
Yeah.
Professor, what were you saying there about some spell you had?
Well, you see, I have spent quite a bit of time in my years learning illusionary magic, and when things go awry and I'm outnumbered, I prefer for my enemy to focus on their other enemy. So sometimes you have to make another enemy.
Okay.
I believe you've seen me try to cast it once, but it didn't quite work. I tried to use a spell called Enemies Abound on Ezra back in Baldur's Gate.
Okay. So if I use one of my abilities and you use one of yours, we could like work together and make that ogre go crazy. And then if the hobgoblins start attacking, then it's because the ogre started going crazy, right? Everyone got confused.
And the thing is if I can remain hidden, the ogre will attack the hobgoblins, but it won't be of any sign that we caused it.
All right. So how would we keep you hidden? I can make you invisible.
That would work. I could try to hide behind a tree. I mean, my I'm quite dexterous for my age. +3
All right.
stealth.
Cool. Well, let's rely on your stealthiness then. I'm going to cast enhanced ability on which we've done before. You have Cat's Grace.
Oh,
Advantage on dexterity checks.
excellent. So before the caravan arrives to the hobgoblin situation, I'm gonna break off from the group with, was it Leoric? Is that your name here? Yeah, Leoric.
Yeah.
With Leoric's blessing, I try to make my way into the woods and do stealth.
All right,
That's
roll me stealth checks.
ooh, no, not so great.
10. Hold on.
Natural 1 and a
Hold
natural 6, or like
Hold
natural
up.
7. Fuck.
Stranded.
Is invisibility concentration? It is.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not using invisibility.
Well, I
but
was
am
thinking about if I
concentrating
could use it on myself, but I can.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on enhancing your abilities.
That is a very unfortunate set of rolls. First rolls of the night for me.
All right.
You get one of the ones.
Everybody's gonna roll perception check. The ogre is just he's got like the end of the cape that only goes about this far, and he's chewing on it, so he doesn't notice shit. You see this guy who's pretty much in the tower. I wasn't able to draw a tower yet, but he's in the tower, and where's Professor Gryffindor going to hide?
So let me zoom out real quick and see what the map looks like. Hold on. Because given on where they're positioned at. Where's this tower at? Can you ping that? Oh, it's up there.
If you were,
Oh, why did everything go black? I was probably gonna like break off to the right, like in these trees here, possibly.
yeah, even if you were over here, I don't know what the range is, but
Or could I do that? Maybe. Because that would be... If I have 60 feet, I think I'm okay. 120 feet. I got plenty of feet! I'm gonna be way back here.
So many feet.
Yeah, so I'll probably position myself probably like here if I have the vision.
All right, yeah, he sees you, but he doesn't. He's gonna roll a quick insight check. Can you roll me a quick deception check,
Uh-oh.
just to make it look like that you're not doing anything,
I'm totally not up to...
Not being sus.
not being sus.
I'm not being sus 16.
Yeah, he just sees you, clocks your
I'm gonna look like I'm
position,
peeing.
and then goes back to paying attention to the cultists, who are now discussing with this hobgoblin guy. Henbane, you can read lips, right?
I can.
Henbane, you see that the hobgoblin's is doing his spiel, just saying you're going to join the grand army of the Hob Republic and help us fight whatever, and they're like, and the veterans are going, what? They said that we had passage. We didn't agree to join anything. He's like, oh, so you're not volunteering.
When
And it's about this back and forth that's slowly devolving into possibly the cultists grabbing their weapons, looking over at you, and then looking back at the hobgoblins, going, okay, these are the more dire threat. And then
It's all going according to plan. Kind of.
if you guys would like, we could start rolling for initiative. Remember to click your tokens before rolling initiative.
I remembered.
Where's
no.
my regular?
Oh no.
Where's my hobgoblin captain? There he is.
I don't. Hey, Professor, you got any more of that haste?
I can't hear you.
She
I,
runs in.
I can't read lips.
Got any more of that haste?
Scratching her neck.
Do you have a crack addiction? I mean, haste is basically just magical crack.
I was thinking of adding a magical drug that basically turns martial people into spellcasters for like a turn or for like a combat called Arcane.
That's fun.
Oh no.
Haste in a bottle.
Yeah. No.
And
I would pick all joke spells.
I
Only
I
jokes.
think depending on which kind of arcane you get, it depends on what kind of spells you get.
That makes
Beautiful.
But I gotta click on this guy. Roll initiative for him. All right.
Oh no.
First things first, you see everyone draw weapons. Like the two guys draw massive swords, and then this hobgoblin in the tower, he pulls out his crossbow, aims it, throws it to the side, and then casts a spell.
Excuse me.
It spells.
Uh-oh.
You see him put one hand out, grab something out of the air, and pull back, and this green energy starts emitting from him, and he fires out a acid arrow at these guys. It's 2 hit, I think. I didn't do that. And he hits, and he does 11 damage to this guy.
No.
Oh no.
We just wanted
Betrayal?
diplomacy.
11 damage. Everybody's going, oh no. And then it's the hobgoblins' turn, and they are going to go, take the lot! Grab them all! And then move into positions. This guy is going to move in here. And then you see him grab and then yank off this soldier here. And then this one comes up. He's going to try to hit him at advantage. He takes 7 plus 7 damage. 15. These 3 guys pretty much all are level crossbows and fire them at the one veteran who took the acid arrow.
Oh no. They're all in the same chunk of space now.
Doesn't hit. 2 doesn't hit, but 1 does, and it does a whole lot of damage. And then next up are creatures you can't see.
Oh.
Next up, Tenbei.
Okay. If I kind of look at how many? Is it just the 2 cultists that are engaged with these guys?
Yeah, only the one cult wagon kind of went forward, and it's only got 2, not necessarily cultists. They may be hired mercenaries trying to protect it.
Well, now I feel bad. So, I'm going to move up to about here, not up in the tree, but about here, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to fire up my Eldritch Claw, and then I would like to hold my attack for when anyone gets aggressive towards me and comes within range.
Okie doke.
And that's it.
Okay. Next up is Ezra.
I'm going to run over closer to Vaughn, and then, don't worry, what's your name? I'll save you! And, I'm just gonna attack the guy who's holding the cultist. With a really quick Psychic Blade. 25.
25 hits.
And then since he has the cultist is his enemy, so advantage. Or not advantage, sneak attack.
Your
that's
psychic
19.
blade goes into the side of his head and he falls to the ground. He's dead as a doornail.
Oh.
I smile at Vaughn. 1. And then I throw another knife at the other cultist near the, not the cultist, the hobgoblin near the cultist. Boop.
Oh.
24.
Christ, a 24 does hit.
And that's just 8.
8 damage. Another noise as it sinks into his shoulder. And he goes, "Ow, fuck!" And he turns. He's like, "They got reinforcements!" And then it is the veteran's turns. He's going to take this opportunity and completely annihilate this hobgoblin with 13 does not hit, and a 9 does not hit. So maybe not. You just see this hobgoblin and veteran just clash swords, just pink, shink, shink, trying to get in the upper hand on one another. This guy, this veteran, he's going to slam onto the cart. So this is like one of those covered carts. And then popping out of the back. Oh, I didn't choose the token. Popping out of the back, you see this guy pop out, and he's kind of wearing a cult mask. It's kind of obvious. And he goes, "Fuck, we're under attack!" And then is going to attack on his turn. His turn. Veteran is going to longsword. This guy next to him, and he only hits him once. Leoric, it's your turn.
Neat. Well, I see that things are going down as well as they could go. I'm measuring things out here. All right, I'm actually going to step into the road just a smidgen. Then I'm going to, a little bottle, a drop of holy water splashes onto the ground. I step into it, and as I press my soul into the water itself, that my 3 friends in front of me are blessed. Henbane included. Vaughn.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna look it back this way. And be like, all right, so you're gonna do the thing, Professor?
One moment, I'm just getting it together.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
Professor Gryffindor.
As Leoric asks me that, I begin to focus my vision on the ogre, and I go, Stupid ogre is very stupid," and I cast Enemies Abound.
Okay, stupid ogre is very stupid. You are Not wrong. He rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna as I feel my illusion take hold, I whisper, and he can hear in his mind, "Attack."
And this weird. Is this enemies abound or Crown of Madness?
It's enemies abound, so it's
So
it's totally invisible to his compatriots.
All right, so he just goes, "Oh, all right. Holy fuck! Why did all my hobgoblin friends turn into actual people?" And he's gonna look like he's gonna swing at this group of hobgoblins over here.
He is now my thrall, and I'm just gonna stay hidden in the brush.
All right, next up is the ogre. The
Uh-oh.
ogre is going to use his great club and hit the closest hobgoblin to him. That's a 24. He
Holy shit.
flattens this motherfucker. Just there's a splatter of gore, red blood goes everywhere, and even he kind of like damages the tower a little bit. You see this guy in the tower go, "What the fuck are you doing, Augie?" And then that's his turn. It's Vaughn's turn.
His name's Augie.
Alright, turn over to my friend here, just like give a simple nod, then I'm gonna like draw my blades and start running down over here. Right there, and then I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
I was just in the fray.
That hits. You do 9 damage, and it kills him.
Nice. And then I'm gonna move over here. That's 30. I'm gonna hit this hobgoblin now. Oof.
12 doesn't hit. He brings his shield up and blocks your swords from striking him.
And guess what? Bonus action to hang it again. 'Cause I got the dual wielder feat.
Booyah.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
That'll
Oh
do.
wait, I had blessed too. I forgot. Blessed for my second attack.
After that block, you bring your knee up onto his shield, kick it out of the way, and then flip the swords so that way it's like in a stabbing position, and stab your swords into his shoulders.
I'm just gonna kick him down to the ground, flipping my swords again. And look over. What's her name again? Sorry. It's been too long, man. It's been 2 weeks.
Ezra?
Ezra, I go 2.
All right, cool. Next up, you see this guy up here. His armor looks shinier, better than the other ones, and has
Classic.
a few possible ribbons on his chest piece. He's also got another one of those mage-looking motherfuckers next to him, and he points over where Gryffindor is. And says something about Iron Shadows, get their back line, more hobgoblins to the front, and you hear wrestling in the bushes behind you, or not behind you, behind them, and you can see more of them coming in from a camp to the north.
No.
Iron shadows.
He is then going to move forward to right about there, and he's going to use his action to make his allies move and attack.
Oh.
These two guys are going to move there. I need to move that corpse. I'm gonna say he just like threw back this way. And these both hobgoblins are going to attack you, Vaughn, with advantage.
Oh boy.
First attack is 18 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Second attack is 23, and it's a crit.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce that damage.
Okay. You will take math. 17 damage.
17. So 17 minus 9 is the actual damage I take.
Okay, you take 8 damage. as these two guys walk or run up to you. They throw aside their crossbows and pull out spears, and then try to gore you with them. Ow! Yeah. And next up are the Devastators. The one in the tower.
Devastator. What a
Yeah.
name.
Hobgoblin Devastators. The one in the tower, he is going to cast Magic Missile
No, boy.
at 3rd level.
Wow.
Whoo!
3 are going to go into Vaughn,
No, of course they are.
and 2 are going to go into Ezra.
Well,
Ooh. 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 Vaughn, you take 14 damage.
Jesus.
Oh god. I gotta stop rolling 5s. Vaughn, Ezra, you take 10 damage.
oh. I'll reaction to half that to 5.
Okay. And then this other Devastator, he is going to see about right here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Interesting.
Everyone in this circle, give me a dexterity save.
Oh yes.
As he just snaps his fingers and in that area
Can I-
bursts into flames.
Can I...
I got a 9.
Is this counter spellable?
Yes, very much so. It's a spell.
I mean, in that, is he within 60 feet of me when he casts this, and can I see him?
You can see him. He's up here. Wait, he's up here, and he is within.
Oh,
65.
just barely. I see him casting it, and I go, no! Counter spell.
Because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Well, that's good. There goes one of his spell slots. And he looks at you and goes, and then is going to run this way. Next up is the Hobgoblins, and on their turn, hold on. Six more show up. So you see them run about 30 feet into the battlefield, and then that is their turn. Next are things you can't see.
Those are my favorite things.
We love them.
Boop.
What is that? Oh no!
And boop.
No.
What the heck are those?
Oh!
You just see this bush suddenly turn into a person, and fists start flying into your faces. Let's see. They get 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Oh,
But they're unarmed strikes, so they don't do a whole lot of damage.
Are they monks?
Do I get my held attack before they go?
Yes, you said you were holding an attack. You can hit the Hobgoblin Iron Shadow that just poofed out of nowhere. He's going to try to hit you in the face, but your fist meets him first, I guess.
$17?
17 hits, maybe? Where's the Iron Shadow? 17 hits? Oh, I'm on the GM layer. There we go.
Okay.
Minus
and-
9.
And I enabled my claw tattoo, so I get an extra d6. And then
Minus
I'm
4.
gonna punch him again.
On your turn.
How?
Oh, I can only do
Yeah, it's
one
just the
at a
one
time.
punch.
Yeah, because
Right, right.
it's the reaction to do a single punch, and now he's gonna hit you back because you just kind of like he poofed out of nowhere, and you're just like ah, and then he just rubs his nose and then goes for his own attacks on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. An 8. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Another 7.
13.
A 10.
No.
That's a miss. And a 14 is also a miss.
Correct. So 13 damage.
13 total damage for Henbane, and then for Leoric, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're not concentrating on anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have blast! You have blast!
Oh no.
Leoric, what's your AC? 13?
15.
15. All right, I have to change that. So 2 attacks miss,
Hey.
but 2 attacks hit. So you take also 13 damage.
13 total.
Yeah. As you get 2 bops onto the side of your head. And then Professor Gryffindor, 4.
Turn around.
God.
Good heavens, you scared me! Oh!
Okay. Only 1 attack hits you, but it's a crit.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Okay, lay it on me.
You get 12 damage.
Okay, as he punches with the crit, the projected barrier appears, and you see him punch it, and it doesn't quite break yet, but it does crack a lot.
Okay.
And I'll roll 2 con saves.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention Zach. I'm immune to crit damage, so I only take the normal damage because I have the animite thing. I forgot about that.
Take or gain 7 HP.
Yeah, that works.
8 and 18. I don't know what the respective hits were.
The respective hits were 4 and 7, so you're good.
I forgot I'm immune to critical hits.
And then it is Henny's turn.
Okay. Ah. Ow.
Ah! He's exactly what I was thinking of.
Gonna punch him.
All right. That's gonna hit.
And then for my
Minus 10 damage.
I'm gonna punch him again. I'm not gonna punch him again. Does a 12 probably doesn't hit.
12 does not hit. He actually grabs you by the wrist and pushes you back.
Bless. Bless.
Oh yeah, I have bless.
You did a bless.
You have to remind us, Leoric.
15. Does a 15 hit? 15's their AC. So, yeah, that hits. He grabs your wrist, but you grab his wrist, and then you're in this weird chokehold, and then you just decide to headbutt him.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it hurts a lot because I have horns.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a goat. And then I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Well, probably not on him, because
Oh, he's
after
dead?
the headbutt, I had to move him to the side. I still can't see the, Give me the X. There we go.
Okay.
Lord.
So then I will. Do. Okay. I'm gonna move up here. Like there. And I'm going to use Flurry of Blows on my first one, provided that that is actually within my range. Good. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
This.
All right. The hobgoblin devastator.
Yeah. Do-do-do. First one.
Goblin Devastator.
18
18 fucking hits.
for a total.
Minus 11 damage.
Yeah. And extract aspects.
Extract aspects. All right, cool. Things you know about: he's not immune to any damage. He doesn't. He's not resistant to any damage, or what's the word? The opposite of resistant.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
He has 4 first level spots, 3 second level spots, 3 third level slots, and 1 fourth level slot. And he's already used 1 third level slot.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh. And then I punched him again.
Okay.
Because that's my choice.
Cause fuck him. That's why.
You can do so much punching.
So many punches.
Another 9 damage plus another 10 damage.
And that's it. Wait, I
Alright.
think I have more. I think I have more movement, actually.
Do you?
I do. I have 45 feet of movement.
Oh my.
Monks, man. They're awesome.
How tall is that tower?
20 feet in the off the ground, in the air. Tower. 20 foot tall.
Okay. Too bad I can't run on vertical surfaces yet. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put the nuclear sign there because you don't want to be close to that guy right now. Ezra, you're up.
Cool. Yeah, I after seeing Hibatius fizzle out that fire, I smile at him. I forgive you for everything I ever thought about you, and run towards let's see, run towards this old hobgoblin over there.
Charlie Orc, he thought ill of me?
And I'm going to hit him with a psychic blade.
Okay.
23.
Fuck me, yeah.
Okay.
Boom. And that's sneak attack because Vaughn's there. So that's 17.
He's very much dead.
Oh.
And then how far away from the tower? Is that 30 or because he's in a tower is that not 30?
He's
35. I'll say it's 35.
35. I think I was like here. I think I had 5 more movement. I'll move up a little bit and call out to the guy in the tower. Catch this, you missile man! I throw an invisible rock at him, and it's just telekinesis shoving him 5 feet to try and push him out of the tower.
Okay. Does he have to do like a
Strength
save?
15, DC 15 strength check.
Okay. He rolled a 6.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Two
he's
D6
pushed
damage.
5 feet. Let's say to there you go.
He rockets backwards and like it has like a little railing, and he just flips over the railing and goes ah! and takes.
Ooh.
Flat.
8 damage from falling. And you just see him like face down on the ground, like kind of in a position where he's thinking about his life choices, like how the fuck did I get here? And then anything else, Ezra?
I just look at Vaughn. 2.5.
All right, friendly rivalry. Here we go. Veteran. the veterans are up. They're going to go jump back into their cart, and then that guy is going to just start rearing the horse to go in reverse. They go about half the cart's movement to there. And yeah, that's it. This other veteran, he's going to pull out another crossbow and try to shoot at. Yeah, he wouldn't know any better. He's going to try to shoot at the ogre. And he hits twice. Minus 14. No, 13. And the ogre, enemies abound.
Yeah, he'll be rolling to break the spell every time he takes damage.
Okay, and it's still an intelligence check.
Yeah.
And what's the save?
14, I believe. Yeah, 14.
13. He didn't break. He's still under the effects. Next up is Leoric.
Leoric gets punched twice by this guy, and I don't fisticuffs much, but I do talk, and so I will weave my. Well, what is that thing that I do? Oh yes, I will weave my unsettling words into the casting of a suggestion for this iron shadow.
Gonna cast suggestion.
Yeah.
All right, cool. The iron shadow gets. Doesn't really have any saves, so. Yeah, that's a 2.
Okay. So I'm not sure that would. And
Yeah.
since I used the unsettling words, I'm just gonna roll it anyway, just because it makes me feel happy.
Yeah, that's a -6.
Yeah. So I will suggest to him, this does not to end poorly for you today. Sit this battle out. That's my suggestion.
And he just kind of goes from a defensive position to go, all right.
All right.
It's kind of a moment where it's like, you don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life.
And so I will kind of run into the cover of this woods behind this whole wagon situation.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Let's see. For this symbol, we'll go with the weird brick, rock heart, whatever that means. That means
Yeah.
suggestion.
Right.
Next.
Suggestion is concentration for the record, so that would cancel out bless.
Oh,
No more
Cancel
bless.
out bless. Okay.
Yeah.
no more bless.
Sorry, guys. I was trying not to get punched.
I mean, good reason to drop bless. I can't take the bless symbol off Henbane. Because she's too far to the right.
She's too blessed.
Too blessed. There we go. Next up is Professor Gryffindor. Gryffindor, you got a problem.
He turns around and punches the shield, and it like a ball of glass. It just cracks, and it goes invisible once again after the impact fades. And I look at him and I go, "You really don't want to do this." And then I run, disengage.
Disengage.
So I can go 35 feet. So I do this kung fu stance, and I turn and run to Leoric. Leoric, help me! I'm running through the woods, and I had my turn.
You're the one with the swords, bro.
Forgot you're also concentrating.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Next up is the ogre, who is going to go. So many people to smash, and he goes to fucking annihilate this hobgoblin, and he misses.
Ooh.
And he just dirt and dust flies up into the air, almost like a tiny explosion. And he goes, "Oh, did I get it?" And he smashed the same hobgoblin he did last turn, and he's just like, oh, I think I got it.
Double tap.
Vaughn, you're up.
Alright, I'm hitting this hobgoblin right there.
All right.
And 11 damage.
11 damage. He is. These hobgoblins don't have a lot of health HP.
Nice.
He is
And-
dead.
Let's see, those three. Then I see you two. I'm like, you guys got this. So then I'm gonna go turn the corner and then try to hit this goblin.
Okay, I have a question about enemies abound. Does it change your allies to be enemies, or does it change your allies so that way they're allies to the guy?
All people are enemies. There is no such.
Everybody's enemy.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as
everybody.
good.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry if you guys thought that this guy was your friend. He's not your friend.
Oh yeah, I know. Just I noticed it hasn't attacked me yet, so I was like, oh. Keep
Yeah,
attacking
it
first.
chooses
Attacking
at
enemies-
random.
Yeah.
So. Or according to what makes sense. So.
Yeah. So I was trying to have Zach's ignorance be on my side. Like, hopefully he doesn't hit me, please. And then we hit this other hobgoblin.
Okay. That hits. You do 12 fucking damage and completely decapitate this motherfucker. And he goes, now all my toys are broken except for you. You die.
And then how far was that? It was like right there.
It was like 15 feet, maybe.
Alright,
Also-
I'm gonna...
Just as a note, if anything leaves its attack range, whether it be friend or foe, it has to make an attack of opportunity on anybody who leaves its range. So.
Yep, which is I am just dancing around the ogre, and I'm gonna tap the captain as a bonus action.
Tap the captain as a bonus action. Cool.
Captain tapping.
And then I'm going to use a psionic die to deal additional damage to it.
Fine, your rolls are dirty. Let's see max damage. Let's see it.
Yeah, that hits. That hits, and then you do an extra 7 damage, which is a total for 8 plus 7 is 15.
Yeah.
The captain, you just stab your sword into the captain, and he goes, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah,
Right.
then I do like, well, wait, to Ezra, and then I go like put the number on my fingers, like while still holding the blade.
You hear in your mind, that was badass!
Next up is the hobgoblin captain, and he's going to take all his attacks on you. Fail.
Boy.
On. So 3 great sword attacks.
Great sword attacks. Hello.
Yep. He rolled a 23, a 22, and a 22.
Oh.
Yeah, all 3 of those hit.
You take 20. This is all added up. 27 points of damage.
All right, let's use a reaction to reduce that damage.
Why is it piercing damage? Isn't a great sword slashing damage?
Ugh.
You
So
just
that's
26 points of damage.
that's actually supposed to be a 3. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 4. I apologize. So I take -4 from that.
All right, 23.
Ow.
And next up are the hobgoblins. 2 of them are going to split off and completely surround Vaughn.
Oh.
So these 2 get attacks with advantage. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
You take 9 slashing, and another one is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that also hits.
You take 8 slashing.
Ow.
Jeez.
And then these guys are going to run over here. This guy's going to dash. And that's their turns. This guy is going to use half his movement to stand up, move around the tower, and see Ezra.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna... Okay, cool. He's gonna do something stupid. Well, not stupid, because all his allies are dead, but... he's gonna do something weird.
Uh-oh.
Why is it always me?
It's the ginger hair.
It's true.
And everyone in here, I need to give me a con save.
Oh.
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 The cart's probably blocking my vision, right? So I couldn't counterspell this.
He's also 60 feet away.
Yeah, I have 60-foot range, but it's just I'm just worried about line of sight. That's all. I imagine the cart's in the way. I probably can't see him.
No, he's 70 feet away. You can't counterspell it at any.
Oh, I thought this was the guy. Never mind.
Nope.
Wait, did that
Yeah,
include me?
I cannot help y'all.
Gone.
Does not include you.
Okay.
But
14.
13 and a 7.
A 14. My mighty +2.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
As you guys are standing there, it suddenly drops in temperature. And clouds start to form above you just almost instantly as a tornado of ice and snow just drops from these black clouds, freezing you to the bone. You both take 10 bludgeoning damage and 12 cold damage.
Oh.
Ugh.
Whoa, shit.
22 total?
Yeah, 22 total
Yeah.
damage.
Oh boy.
Also, I need to mark the area because it is now difficult terrain as it has frozen over.
Oh.
Let's go with just that area. Everything in that circle is frozen. And that is that Hobgoblin Devastator's turn. The next one is going to he's going to step right here, put his hands out, and then a gust of wind is going to come out of him, and I need Ezra to give me a strength check.
19.
19? Turn line mist. Okay, no, you don't go anywhere. Cool. But I do have to remember that the gust of wind is still there.
Right.
So about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet long. Going that way. All right. And next up are the Iron Shadows. This one is going to actually just go over to this tree, lay down, and start to nap. Whereas this one is chasing after Gryffindor. And he's going to do so by using... Cool. They just seem to disappear
Oh, fuck me.
and reappear right next to Gryffindor.
We alright, help!
Just throw the
He's
one
then
with the
going
sword.
to strike Gryffindor 4 times. What's your
My
AC?
AC is 16 base.
16 base. So all of them hit. starting with 18.
Oh fuck! What's?
The highest is a 24.
Oh, shit. How? Can you list those numbers for me?
Okay, so the first one is 18 to hit, 5 damage. Second one is 19 to hit, 4 damage. Third one is 20 to hit, 7 damage, and the last one is 24 to hit, 5 damage.
Okay, so as he teleports behind me, I activate shield as a reaction.
Okay, and your AC is now what?
21. So
21.
I believe it's 5 damage that I'll take on the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you only take 5 damage.
And then 3 of those are reduced by shield, actually, so...
Yeah.
But the shield does... break. Okay. Or not the shield, the arcane ward breaks.
Okay, Arcane Ward's gone. Next up is the Cult Fanatic. He's just hanging out in his cart, and he's going to go, fuck, where the hell did this thing come from? And then he's going to pull out a dagger and try to stab at it. Missing.
Classic.
Oh.
And then it's Henny's turn.
Okay. So
Aw.
I'm going to move carefully out of this frozen thing, and I'm gonna move right there.
All right, I believe that used 20 feet of movement.
Yes.
You got 25 left.
Yes. And I'm going to, as bonus action, pop a cork on a potion of healing and down that bad boy. So I get 6 points back. Because, ow. And then I'm going to punch this guy.
All right, punch that guy.
Punch that guy. So my spectral tiger claws just come up and just bitch slap him. Or try to attempt. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Ooh,
That'll
okay.
fucking do it. You hit him minus a lot. That's 15? No, 14?
14.
Minus 14. Let me. He's got to do a con save. He does not maintain concentration on the gust of wind, so that's gone.
Swoosh.
That's it. How's he looking?
Pretty fucked up. Like
Pretty fucked
maybe
up.
one more hit would probably do it.
I'll look at him and just freak him out a little bit, and then I'm gonna punch the guy on the other side.
Go like, yeah, I might hit you, and then you just, without even looking, go
Yeah.
for the backhand.
24?
Yeah, that hits. Minus 10. You hear a snapping noise as your fist goes into his face, and he goes, "Oh my fucking ass!" And then the guy behind you is still alive, but barely. If I had to put him anywhere, I'd put him at like a 1 out of 11.
1 out of 11. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Mr. DM...
Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
move up just 1 square so I'm still in range, but maybe only one mage can shoot stuff at me. That's it.
Okay. Yes.
Small thing. So I took damage, or I thought I took damage. So when I casted shield, it restored health to my temporary barriers, so it did cover all the damage. But I was about to roll a Constitution check to save for the spell, but it turns out I don't have
Okay.
to.
All right. Cool. Yeah. You don't have to roll con saves for temporary HP. But abjuration wizards, I swear to God. Next up is Ezra.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of like exhale into the fucking frozen scape. It feels like home. I'm a steady aim, So I don't move at all, but I get advantage on my attack, and I'm just gonna focus on the guy who just stopped blowing wind and shoot out a psychic blade at him really quick.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, those.
However, that is a 10 and an 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. He dodges to the left and dodges to the right. Your blades stick themselves into the tower, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Holy fuck!"
And that is my turn.
Okay. Okay. Next up are the veterans, and they're going. They don't care what's behind them. They're gonna back their card up or keep going. So
Okay.
the hobgoblin, the Iron Shadow, is gonna give me a dex save, which they're pretty good at. And then they roll an 8. One veteran looks at the other and goes, "What the hell was that?" And then they just keep going. They get about there. And she takes. Let's go with 2d8. 9 damage. And is prone. Leoric, it's your turn.
Okay. So of course I can see the shadow person in front of us. Can I also see the 2 hobgoblins dashing in?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. With all of them in my general, area of view, I will cast at 3rd level command to command all 3 of them to kneel.
That's a wisdom save, is it?
Yes, wisdom of 13.
Okay. Wisdom. And that was the hobgoblin captain. Wrong one. Oh, cool. Yeah, these goblins stop in their tracks and look like they're about to get on the ground.
Okay, so their next turn they'll kneel, whatever that means to you, and end their turn. According to
Is command concentration?
it is not.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Hibacious Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm gonna use my movement if you don't mind.
No problem.
To run this way where I can see some henbane action and use my bonus action to healing word.
All right.
So these 2 weren't affected by the command, right? Is that what happened?
Hold on.
Okay, so they were. Question: since it's affected them, does that mean that I take an opportunity attack if I walk away from them? Or
Maybe.
because I know that they bow on their turn, right?
Yes.
So they would still hit me since it's before their turn technically? Okay.
Well, the command takes effect immediately, so I don't think they have a choice. I don't think they get the choice of being able to attack you when you can walk away.
Okay.
Sure.
I wasn't sure on those technicalities.
And can things that are already prone take opportunity attacks? Because the cart just ran over the thing.
They can, though they do so at disadvantage.
Gotcha. That's helpful to know.
I am going to Leoric, wait for me! I'm running down the road, and I'm going to... Let's find a good positioning here. So, this is 20 feet. Oh, it'd be a real shame. It'd be a real shame.
The cult fanatic, he's like, "I see what you're doing. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it."
So this is... Oh, it'd be be a real shame. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the fireball right here. And it should hit these 2 as well as these guys.
Okay.
I tried. Expendable. Fireball!
The veterans roll dex saves. Only one of them made it. Cool.
Wait, I'm not hitting myself, right? No, I'm not. Okay.
He turns to Ash. He takes half. What's half of 32? 11?
16?
No, 16?
16, yeah.
Takes half. He can't dodge. Neil makes it impossible. Ash.
Oh no.
Ash. And the Iron Shadow. Dex save. Ash. Just also you get the cart. Which causes the front end of the cart to explode. This guy gets flown this way. He's immediately thrown out of the cart, and a shower of gold falls onto the ground.
That can only end well.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit. Okay.
I look at him like,
Next
ooh.
Oh, what's it gonna attack?
Next up of the ogres, Vaughn. Real quick, give me a odds or evens.
Fuck. Let's go evens. Fuck.
This ogre is going to attack Vaughn.
Please, I had a whole cinematic view in my head. Please. Man.
Shiny dragon, very shiny.
Shiny dragon, very shiny, but it's a 25 to hit.
Damn it! No, I'm down. I'm gonna be down after that hit.
You take
No
6
way.
bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage. That's it?
Yeah, he rolled 2 1.
Oh, okay. I got scared.
just expecting you to go splat, but you're sitting there like with your swords up, crossed against his great club, but then it hits your shoulder and you hear a cracking noise.
Oh, you just fixed my. Okay, it was how much damage?
6.
Okay.
6 bludgeoning damage. He's like, oh, you fixed my back. No, not that guy.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Next up is Vaughn.
Alright. And so, like, after, like, getting beaten by, like, fucking 4 people, like, off the side, like, on the ground, and then, like, I'm gonna quickly turn to the captain and just give him, like, this dirty look.
Oh.
And use second wind.
Good old Hulk.
Yeah, so we'll get 9 back. So then I'm gonna attack the captain right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely is a miss.
11 is a miss.
Alright, and again.
A 19 is a hit. He takes 13 slashing damage.
I'm gonna use a psionic die to deal more damage.
He takes 8 more damage. And
Uh,
he looks royally fucked up.
Action surge.
Oh, cool. Action surge. Forgot she had that. How do you want to kill him?
Fucking
How do you want to do this?
I guess I'm like on the knees. I'm like, I'm gonna like stand back up, flip the sword like back to his handle. It's gonna like martial arts almost his ass. Like if he tries to hit me, block it, slice him at his stomach, bring his sword down, and try to chop his head off.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay.
After some martial arts trading blows with each other, you all hear the swords ringing out as Vaughn finally cuts through this captain's head, and it just kind of bumps off his shoulder, falls to the ground.
So I'm many attacks was that? One,
Uh,
2. So I got one more.
Yeah, you got one more.
Look to my right and hit this hobgoblin.
Okie doke.
14.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
He blocks it with his shield and looks like he's going to. He goes, Captain, no! And goes to strike you. It's the hobgoblin's turn. You're still in flanking position, so they still get advantage. What's your AC? 19?
Yeah.
No attacks hit you. After those two advantage attacks, the highest they rolled was a 15.
Whew.
So you just dance around them, block their attacks with your own swords, barely staying alive, and next up are the Devastators.
That's second wind.
The first Hobgoblin Devastator, he's gonna go, it's a nice trick, old man. I can do that too.
Oh no. No, please.
Let's see. Yeah, that seems perfect. This hobgoblin is going to snap his fingers, and a little orb of fire is just going to appear out of the sky and suddenly explode, centered right here. I need Leoric, Professor Gryffindor, and Ezra to give me dexterity saving throws.
Doing 17.
20.
Oh.
Okay. Ezra's the only one who failed.
Oh.
It's not Ezra's day.
It's not Ezra's day. That's okay. I rolled 3 1s on the damage and 4 2s. So you take 21 fire damage.
I'm
Whereas-
down.
Okay.
But not dead.
You're down, but not dead. For down, I will do this. And Leoric, you take 10 fire damage, and Hibacious Gryffindor, you also take 10 fire damage.
Okay, I got a 21 on my concentration check.
Okay, maintain concentration on the ogre.
And I had 16.
16, you maintain concentration on suggestion. And then the other Hobgoblin Devastator
Oh.
is going to look around and go, nope, I'm on the retreat. Move back here and then pull out a healing potion. Drink that. Oh, he only takes 5. He only gets 5. Next up is the only Iron Shadow that's alive is the one following suggestion. And he's just relaxing after watching the explosion happen in front of him. He's just gonna like turn over and like try to go to sleep. Next is the Cult Fanatic. He is going to rush forward, go, what the fuck? You just tried to blow us up! And then start gathering gold as much as he can with his turn. Next up is Henny.
Oh boy. So is it an action to feed a health potion to another person?
Yes.
Okay. I don't really want to get hit by this guy if I run away from him.
Yeah, just
So
punch
sorry.
him.
I'm gonna punch this guy.
Punch him.
I'm gonna punch him.
You can bonus action just engage as a monk, right?
Yeah,
I can.
but also the difficult terrain is gone.
I'm gonna roll all my damage because I can, but he should be Very dead.
Oh, he
I
is
would
very much dead. He's very dead.
So then I'm going to and I'm gonna step over this corpse, and I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay.
I'm very grossed out by the fact that I'm standing over a corpse.
With 24 hits. 11 damage is enough to drop him.
And then I moved.
Vaughn, you're focusing on this hobgoblin in front of you. You're just like dancing around his attacks, blocking his, and he's blocking yours. And then you just see him you just hear a pook from the back, and you just see his eyes roll back in his head, and he falls down on the ground. And then Henbane's there.
Hi.
Oh, thank God.
And I'm gonna
Thank you.
move right here, and then I should be 15, 10, and I'm going to use flurry of blows.
Okay.
Spend a key point to do flurry of blows, and I'm gonna hit the one that I hit before for the first one.
Okay. I believe that'd be this guy. That hits. He takes 10 damage. He's still alive, but barely.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
I really want this guy to be not alive.
And that does it. Your dragon, or not dragon, tiger claw comes out and then wraps around his neck and brings him over to you like Scorpion.
Get
And
over.
you just bringing them up to your hand, and you just snap his neck with one hand.
Jesus. She's
And
scary.
I just do this to the one that's left. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, he's rightly terrified. Ezra, can you give me a death saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh no.
One fail.
One fail.
No,
Oh,
my boy.
no.
Uh,
What did I do to my boy?
the next up is the veteran. He's going to stand up, go. All right, I'm not getting paid enough for this. Shovel up a bunch of gold and walk the other way.
I approve this message.
Leoric, it is your turn.
You're muted.
Okay, I'm gonna run on up. I'm gonna cast. Let's see here. Oh. What is my command? Oh, it's 60 feet. Okay, I'm gonna cast command at 3rd level again.
Okay.
To capture all 3 of these. So the Devastator, the last remaining Hobgoblin, and the Ogre that I can see. With a surrender command.
And the ogre. He's not very wise. Oh fuck. Alright, so the Devastator rolled a 17. The ogre rolled an 8, and the hobgoblin rolled a 12.
Okay, so they'll do whatever surrender is on their turn.
Okey-doke.
And I will use my bonus action to healing words, Ezra. Oh, which is something sarcastic like, "You really the first one to go down?" It's tough love words.
Tough love. I like it. And Ezra, I believe you get. How much do you get back?
I'll roll it. 6.
6. I cough up a little blood. Who said I was stout?
All right, and next up is Professor Gryffindor.
You certainly have a way with words. I'm gonna run up here. With Leoric and how's this guy looking over here?
He's looking hurt, but not like injured or on death's door or anything.
That guy over there?
Okay.
I hope you can take the cold as I cast Frostbite on him for a DC 14 con save. This icy mist appears on my hands and I clench my fist.
He rolled an 18.
I think he takes half of the damage, so like 3 cold damage.
3 cold damage. He's like, whew, this is chill or
really, really chilly.
Should have brought a scarf.
Snowball.
Just, damage is damage.
Yeah, damage is damage.
True.
Professor Gryffindor, do you want to maintain concentration on your enemy's about?
Shit, I forgot. I probably should have picked up Ezra. I will. Yes, I will.
All right. I guess command is the shorter of the spells. So the ogre will follow the command first. He'll just drop his great club, which basically looks like a giant tree trunk, and then get on his knees and goes, all right, I give up. I'll give up. And then the other hobgoblin is going to also do the same. Get on his knees, drop his weapons, put his hand on his head, like a prisoner of war. Next up is Vaughn.
So that's the only guy left.
That's the only guy left.
Nice. I'll walk towards him. And then I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
That's a 27. That fucking hits.
Yeah.
Better do it.
Yeah, you're gonna hit him with the sword. All right.
Is he dead?
No, he is not. He's
Oh no.
pretty close, though.
Oh, okay.
Getting closer.
Damn.
A 13 hits him. Fuck.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
The magic users don't have a lot of
He
armor.
takes 13 damage, and he is barely still alive.
Okay.
Next is the hobgoblin.
done yet.
Oh. Bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Because you're dual wielding.
Now is he dead?
Oh wait, did you hit him already? 10?
Yeah, it was 10 damage.
Not quite. Not quite.
Right.
He's still up.
That was 33 damage.
Yeah, it was. But he has 34 health left.
So,
Or
he
had
30
34.
He had 34?
He had 34.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Now he should be dead.
Now he's dead.
Psionic Dio.
Very good.
Right. He is dead. This hobgoblin is just surrendering. At the end of his turn, the command spell dissipates. He then comes back to his senses, sees everyone is dead, and just stays where he is. He's gonna be like, all right, cool. Survival instinct is activating now, so Hobgoblin Devastator is dead. Iron Shadow's just hanging out. Cult Fanatic is gathering as much gold as he can and trying to put it back into a destroyed cart. Handbane, what are you doing?
Are we letting them surrender? I kind of feel weird about murdering people who are surrendering.
It's a magic effect. Whenever it,
No.
stops being magic, they might not surrender. They might attack us. The ogre's not very smart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stay where I'm at, and I will punch the ogre. Because I
Okey-doke.
think the hobgoblin is smart enough to know that it would be bad to fight back at this point, and I don't know about the... Oh. So I'm gonna stay exactly where I am, and I'm gonna smack him with my tiger claws. Maybe. 13?
13 hits. Ogre doesn't have a whole lot of AC.
I wouldn't think so. He's quite large. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. 6.
You reach out with your tiger claws and smack him, or almost like bap on his belly, and it goes. And he goes, oh, that tickle.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit him again. So that should hit.
That also hits. He takes a lot more damage now.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot more damage. 15 damage. Fuck.
See how many key. Oh, I have lots of key points. I'm gonna do flurry of blows again. It's gonna be sort of like my tiger claws are like a cat playing with like a bouncy ball.
Yep, it's just blah blah. Unless that last attack, kind of like you see a bleeding scratch come across his belly. I was like, oh, okay, that didn't hurt. That didn't tickle no more. Minus 12.
Yes.
All right, cool.
And I have one more because I did flurry of blow. Do. 23.
That hits.
And for
Minus
10
10.
more damage.
Oh, he's still awake, but barely.
And I'm gonna go. That's all I got.
All right, Ezra, you're up.
I cough up a little more blood and manifest a blade in my hand, smiling at the ogre. It's impolite to leave death waiting. I think I need to send someone in my stead. And I'm gonna throw it at him with advantage from steady.
Ooh.
Okay. Both
Yeah,
of those hit.
that'll do.
You get sneak attack.
So that's 19 psychic.
And he's already got his hands on his head like his hobgoblin companion, and he goes and just falls backwards with a loud crash in middle of the road.
I exhale and collapse onto the ground myself. Oh, thank God that's over.
When did Ezra wake up? I totally missed that. Did someone feed you a potion?
No, Laura gave him healing word.
Oh, you can do healing word?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I've done it a few times now, but that's okay.
He did it
All
to
right.
me.
Yeah,
I just thought you were talking.
I did. I was just making fun of his corpse. Like,
Yeah, and clearly it worked.
He does magical talking.
Apparently.
And with that, I'm gonna put you guys back onto the map of the Sword Coast, because combat has ended.
Okay.
Ezra, you really have quite the relationship with the spell Fireball.
I think at this point I do have, like, part of my face is still a little just like scarred, burned, just the tiniest bit. I think I'm gonna look into excommunicating this relationship.
You know, it might be worth the investment if we could find an enchanter to get you like a ring of fire resistance or something. I think,
I would love that personally.
given your history with fire, by the looks of things.
Listen, I'm from the Dale. I'm not used to hot things at all. This is quite terrible.
You could learn to aim better, Professor.
Well, that last one wasn't me.
Well, that's fair. All right, that was one. I guess I can't judge you by one time.
It was just one time.
It was just one time that you...
I kind of weakly say, I think it was 2 times.
I don't... Well, one occasion, 2 fireballs.
I think you can start to judge after twice.
Ezra, I mean, all jokes aside, you do a lot of the frontline fighting, and we want to keep you as healthy as possible. And so, Yorick takes the amulet of health off of him and hands it to Ezra.
I like smiling, kind of push it back. Believe me, I think I'm getting the hang of it, and you need to concentrate more than I need to. I just got unlucky this one time.
Well, we wouldn't want you to get too unlucky in the future. Really, there's no situation I can't talk myself out of. You don't, you don't want it?
He thinks about it, fine, and he takes it from you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You got an amulet of health.
It was quite the battle. I almost lost my. Oh, I almost fell down with you.
Also, if you guys want to some gold, just like, oh hey, look, all this gold that's on the ground.
Wow.
After the battle, everybody just.
Does the Hobgoblin Captain have anything cool?
The Hobgoblin Captain has a few oddly made swords and weapons. Other than that, he's got half plate that may be helpful, though I think the only person who can wear it is Vaughn, and Vaughn, you've got full plate?
I got not full plate. I got
Adamantine?
yeah, adamantine splint.
Ah.
Oh,
Zach,
And other than that, he does have a few hundred gold on him.
oh, a few hundred.
300 gold.
Been robbing a lot of people on this road.
oh, would it be an investigation for me to try and pick up as much gold as I possibly can?
Give me an investigation check.
I was Okay, are we using investigation?
Oh, I have a +7. Only got 14.
Okay. I mean, that's not half bad. I'm gonna roll some things now.
I try to bend over to get the gold. I'm like, oh, my knees.
Oh, okay, that's not that great. You guys are able to, like, without being seen by the cultists who are also trying to shovel as much gold into their not their pockets, but like back into the crates that they came from, even though they're destroyed. You guys are able to get a good 92 gold each.
Nice.
And
Okay.
we each get 60 gold from what I pulled out of that guy's pockets.
We each get 60 gold.
Yeah, because it was 300, and 300 divided by 5 is 60.
Nice. Thank you.
Excellent.
However, the cart itself that the gold was on, completely destroyed. Unsalvageable. And the cultists are not happy about it. They, a lot of them turn to Professor Gryffindor and go, "You did that on purpose!" And,
What of it?
they're not brandishing weapons, but they do have their hands on them. And they really want... So one of them is going, is pointing at Gryffindor and goes, "You should pay the expenses and help us carry this, our he's trying to look for a different word than gold, our merchandise to Waterdeep."
Did any of the guards at that were like at the start survive? Any of the cult guards the fight, or did they all
only
die?
one did. The other
Okay.
one, a certain professor turned into ash.
And
I
the other
see.
guy just left.
Yeah, that guy,
right.
he like stood up, grabbed a handful of gold, was like, "I don't get paid," and walked away.
I want to ask a question. So there was the volunteer cart, right?
Yeah.
Does it look like we could use that to replace the wagon?
I mean, it's a prison cart.
Because I was like, does it have wheels, and does it have space to throw the shit in there?
It's got wheels. It's got these bars that cover like the whole thing, and just one door that looks like it could fit maybe one crate at a time. It'll take a while, but you guys could put or just give that to them.
Gentlemen, surely you understand the necessities of battle and that there are collateral damage, but I'll do you one better. We have a solution right there, as I point at the cart. Is there anyone in the cart?
No.
There's no prisoners. We were the first prisoners.
Here.
No.
I got.
So, I will be happy to take your lighter fare and transport it to the cart, but, you know, you're literally asking, like, a 70-year-old man to lift your shit.
No. You're not touching anything now that I think about it,
Why not?
because you blew it up. Now I understand that you saw them coming, maybe panicked and just threw a fireball out there.
He does that.
It's true.
Don't
Now
at
that I
me.
remember, now that I think about it, I remember the first night at camp when the trolls
Yeah.
got us. All right, yeah, I remember.
He's
know what?
results oriented.
Fuck him, still.
Did-
Fuck him.
Have
And
you
fuck all of you for hanging out with him.
did you ever learn risk management and cost benefit analyses in school, young man?
I don't think they teach that at the school he went to.
You just see his eyes twitch, and he looks like he's about to draw his sword, but then his mate just puts his hand on his like, still, our vengeance will come in time. And then they walk away and start loading the stuff up onto their cart.
Wow.
Well, I think
that-
that went smoothly, gentlemen.
Yeah, and with that, you guys actually take over the hobgoblin camp and kind of sleep for the night. You guys do get a long rest.
Woo!
Nice. I'll make a dome for the night.
Can I take some time to attune to the amulet?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, it's so much more comfortable in the dome.
Yes, it's temperature controlled.
Yeah. Does anybody snore? Okay.
Uh,
No.
Smells like liars in here.
with that, can somebody roll me a d20 to see how well you do for the day?
Not me.
I'll do it. Phew.
Leoric, you and I make quite the team back there in the back line.
I think there's some improvisation there, but we make it work.
You guys actually make it a good 80 miles, which gives you enough time to get to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
You guys have arrived at Waterdeep. At this moment, you guys come into town. It's a weird little town, settled right onto the this delta down here, and focuses outward. Looks a lot like, I would say, England, London. There's even a large clock tower that bings that on every hour. But really, when you guys come in, you kind of skirt around the town until you get to the north end. Quick history lesson. The road between Neverwinter and Waterdeep, it's in disrepair. It hasn't been used in a long time. But there's a program to reconstruct the road, and in this area you're in like this weird construction site where wagons are dropping off their merchandise, picking up construction material, taking on these construction contracts, and moving north again. A lot of the cultist wagons seem to be going into this construction area. Ty, however, seems to be staying in Waterdeep. He's like, I thank you all for your services. I guess now would be a good time to settle the bill. He's going to hand each of you 150 gold.
Nice.
He's like, it was a good trek. You kept me alive and well, and not only that, but you kept others alive. This is actually contributes from other peoples, and I've got more for you. He pulls out a big ass diamond, about diamond worth 200 gold. Puts it onto the pile, and a shield that's about just your regular shield, but it's very shiny. It looks like it's also worth about 300 gold. very immaculate looking shield. And then someone put this on the pile. He pulls out a ring. He's like, don't know what it does, but it stinks of magic, so if one of you wants it,
I'm gonna grab the ring and kind of look at it, see if I can tell what it is.
it is a ring of protection.
Is it okay if I can take that?
Sure.
Next time you fight 4 people at once, you'll do it a little easier.
Sure. Thank you.
I'll take the shield.
Can you even pick it up?
No, no, I can't. But I'm taking it anyway.
But yeah, thank you for your business, and if you ever find yourself going, I don't know, south to Baldur's Gate anytime soon, I'll be here, and I may need a caravan guards for me. But watch out for them. The guys you clashed with like the entire time we were traveling up here.
Yeah.
I see that you guys got, I don't know, a beef with them. Just watch out. They're dangerous.
Evil. They're evil.
The heart tattoo on my cheek turns into the symbol of the Harpers for a moment. And I smile at him. Stay safe, friend. There's tough times ahead.
All right. I'll stay safe. Definitely good to have a Harper on our side. And then he'll take his leave.
And I pause for a second, and I'm like, did we ever see Gleam Silver after that one situation? You know, the syndicate lady.
As far as I could tell, they got out after the robbery went south.
Huh. I wonder if we're on good or bad terms with them.
You
We
hear
didn't get in the way.
you hear coming from the roof on a building behind you. You hear a female voice go, "That depends." And you turn around and you see Gemma sitting on the roof, like carving or peeling an apple. Or Gleam Silver. Her full name's Gemma Gleam Silver. And yeah, she's just carving away on an apple. It's like takes a bite out of it and goes, "It took you guys long enough to get here." And she jumps down, kind of like points around at you all and goes, "What kept you all?"
Oh, speak of the devil. We just had an interesting disagreement with some hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins this far north?
Yeah, I thought so too.
War.
War? Great. Stuff's happening in Chult.
Yeah.
Even more gasoline on the fire, I guess, or oil in the lantern, whatever's the equivalent.
Chaos breeds chaos.
We also may need to. We also had to take time to load merchandise onto a new cart that we found.
Great. I guess my little escapade didn't help you all with the cultists.
To be fair, it probably didn't hurt. I mean, they didn't seem to like us.
Well, they just have all that money, and I got the itch. Anyway, they continue to move north. I don't know why. I don't know where they're going. They just load up their carts with as much gold as they can, and then disguise it to make it look like construction material, and then go north towards. I believe they're heading towards the Mare of Dead Men.
In between here and Neverwinter.
Yes, between here and Neverwinter.
That's not too far from here.
It's not. I don't know why you'd want to go there, though, considering it's rife with,
Dead stuff?
well, lizard folk.
Oh.
They seem to have taken over the area. And since the tsunami a couple of years ago, the place has been turned into a mire of sorts. The road was just kind of swallowed up by the place. That's why all this construction material is heading north.
I mean, is all that construction material guarded? I mean, if there's lizard folk, there have to be sentinels, folks that are going as legion to protect all of the construction.
Oh, of course it's guarded. And in fact, she holds up a piece of paper. You lot have been hired.
Seems like word gets out fast.
Yeah, convenient.
Yes, well, since Zintarm wants us to find their base quickly. They really want this pile of gold, but they want us to locate locate their headquarters as soon as possible.
Well, it looks like our interests have aligned then.
For now.
Hmm.
In the meantime, I'm going to stay here in Waterdeep and make sure nothing bad happens with the cultists. I also have a few contacts I need to discuss things with. There's something happening here in Waterdeep. The Lord's Alliance is finally starting to gather. It's said that Grand Duke Ravengard from Baldur's Gate is making his way here now.
Seems like we better find out some information to report back then.
Yes, you better hurry. And with that, she scurries away into an alley behind y'all.
I
Looks
do
like we
not
have our
like
next
her.
quest.
I do not like her at all.
Not a fan, but we need to do a job, and she happens to be able to help, at least for the moment.
She is going to fuck us at her earliest opportunity.
I'd say that's a good bet. It sounds Zentarimish. But don't have many other options.
But wait a second, a Lord's Alliance, a Grand Duke? I mean, this looks like some big stuff here. I mean, we're rolling with the big dogs.
I mean, the Lord's Alliance, you guys all know about it. It is literally just what's the word? It's like the UN, but for the Sword Coast.
Right.
Literally every major city and major town, everyone who's got a settlement big enough to be put on the map is part of the Lord's Alliance. And they're pretty much the largest faction in the Sword Coast.
Politics and all.
Members. Yeah, they have the most members. They have the largest military force, considering that they're the combined military force of Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate. They have the largest area to cover. They're pretty big.
Well,
And shit's going down.
I don't believe politics is part of our job description. We are field men, if you will.
At least not yet.
Oh, good.
Well, if anyone could actually stop the cultists as a whole, it's probably the Alliance. And if we find out some why there's 9 caravans full heading north right now, we might be able to get some more support in the war effort.
It wouldn't hurt while we're here to see if we can ally ourselves and with a stakeholder in the Lord's Alliance and see if we can get a little more coin out of this.
That's true, but I don't think the cultists are their caravan's going to wait very long for us to do politics.
Did Gleam Silver give us the piece of paper that told us who hired us?
Yes.
Does it say when we're leaving?
It says you are leaving today. The person who hired you, his name is Ardrid Briff. You fucking his name, I swear to God. Here it is.
Okay,
There.
got it.
Ardred Brerferhue.
Brufferhue?
Brerferhue. Yeah.
Brufferhue?
Let's just call him Ardred.
Ardred. Okay.
Or
And
biffers.
we're leaving today. Do we have time to have pie before we go? What
Of
time
course.
is it? Good.
It is.
I would
It is
like-
about. Well, it's about. I want to say 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What time are we leaving?
Say. Oh, how about we say tomorrow? Now that I think
Okay.
about it, time wise, makes
Dawn.
more sense.
Lovely.
Okay. Let's go get pie and drinks.
Agreed.
Yeah.
This
Does
is
anybody
the
not
best part of
drink?
adventuring so far.
Is there anybody who's a sober person? No. Okay. Okay, well then you have to make sure that have to make sure we get there on time.
I'm gonna make my way to a magic shop real quick. After she told me that, I'll be like, oh, I just need to run an errand, do some business before I babysit y'all.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Professor's
To a
going to be our
magic shop.
DD,
Yeah. He's gonna be our DD.
designated dungeoneer.
Is there like
You're
a
able to find.
yeah? Go ahead.
But I was gonna say you're able to find a fantasy Costco pretty easily.
Fantasy Costco, I love that place.
Who wants to take a family trip to Fantasy Costco?
Yeah. And we can trade our stuff. Yeah.
And you guys, it's same place. Neon sign, glass doors that seem to slide open on their own when you take a step forward. But this time inside is not something you were expecting. A creature with one large eye, a gaping maw, and several tendrils around their head, and at the end of each tendril is an eye. It seems to be. It also has a massive monocle on the one eye, and it seems to be paying attention to a book it's reading and using one of the stalks to like flip the pages. Yeah, you guys walk through. The tune goes by, and you guys see the beholder with the monocle.
What are you reading?
Oh, this boring ass book about something called Magitech engines. He throws it behind him, and it crashes up against something. Anyway, I see I have customers now. What can I get for you?
Professor, I think you had a list.
Yes, a list of one item in particular. I am interested and in the market for a gilded flower worth 300 gold pieces.
This sounds like a mage thing.
It is a mage thing. It is indeed. It is.
What's it called? Spell component. All right. Yeah, I think we have that. He then waves one of his stalks over in that direction, and you just see this box just lift up into the air and move towards the counter. Falls, lowers down slowly, and he opens it, and inside you see a whole bunch of gilded flowers. He's like, take one that you need, put the gold on the counter, it'll sort itself out.
I put the 300 gold on the counter, and then I'll pick out a white gilded flower, and place it in a little glass case and close it and put it in the pouch.
Can I ask what spell this is going to be working for?
It is for Summon Fae.
Oh, you're going to be summoning shit. You're always summoning shit. All right, here we go. Anything else that any of you need?
How much would bracers of defense cost me?
Bracers of defense. What color are they on your sheet?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Let me look.
I'm also looking. Oh, they are rare. Cool. Bracers will probably have to. I have to charge you at about 1,000 gold, maybe.
Okay, so what if I traded you this diamond and this shield and gave you 300 gold and also the really trashy romance book I have in my pack right now?
Give me a persuasion check. I believe I said the diamond was 200 gold, the shield was 300 gold, and then.
I have 300.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
I believe the literary term is smut.
Hold on. You got smut?
Yeah, it's very smutty.
I'm thinking about it. Boss says we're not supposed to trade for personal gain, but he's not here, being somewhere else in the multiplanes. Yeah, give me a persuasion check
Rolled
with
a
advantage,
9. Oh,
because he really wants the smut.
it's very smutty. It's like multiple partners. An 11.
He'll shake his head and go, sure. He'll take the shield and the diamond and all your gold, and then put the bracers right in front of you. But then he'll go, the book will somehow lift its way out of your pack and then open it, and he goes, oh wow, it starts fast. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Immediately, it starts talking about his giant dick.
Oh, yeah.
This is good shit. He puts the book. He closes the book and slides it to the left. Anything else you need? Anything?
How much would slippers of spider climbing run me?
Slippers of spider climbing. Uncommon. Doesn't seem too extensive. Why not? I'll go with 250 gold.
How about 200?
Hmm.
I promise to do smutty things with them.
Oh, wait.
I
have illustrated playing cards
illustrated playing cards.
with smutty positions on them.
Look, I just like the book.
Oh,
But
alright, there.
make it 230.
230?
230.
All right, what the heck? You're a nice looking thing.
Beholder, son. I'm a beholder.
I'm beholding you.
Yes, you are. All right, 250 gold. The slippers are yours.
Wonderful.
Anybody else need anything? If not,
I would like some adamantine plate.
now that is pricey.
I am willing to trade in with my adamantine splint. I get a great sword, a magical great sword, a few additional things, maybe some interest.
Adamantine plate. So regular plate is 1,500. Adamantine plate, I would say you'd have to put another 200 on top of that, so it's 1,700.
17. So what would you take for a splint and a greatsword +1?
A splint and a greatsword +1. I'll say that'll put 1,100 towards it. You got a good 600.
So 600. So I just need to pay you 600 in interest.
Mm-hmm.
Where about these non-magical longswords? I don't really need anymore.
Non-magical longswords.
How about this water flask?
This water flask. I got nails.
I got a crowbar.
Have another few scales.
Pull off some scales.
You know what? Sure, I'll take the swords. Your adamantine armor will be done. He points one stock behind you, and you see like one of the vending machines just turns around, and like there is a person-shaped indent into the wall. He goes, "Stand right there, please."
Okay, I'm gonna go walk towards it and like stand.
Yeah. Just put your back into the indent.
Okay.
And then, as you're doing this, the ceiling kind of drops down and suddenly smashes into you. There's a bunch of sounds of what sounds like to be whirring saws and nails being punched into something metal. A bunch of what's the word where when you put something hot in water?
Sizzling?
Sizzling metal in water, and then it pops back up, and you're in full plate.
Wow.
Oh, that felt great.
It sounded awful. Leoric, you're muted again.
So I'm just thinking about, has this place been here the whole time? Because I could have sworn that it just didn't exist until very recently.
Oh
The
no,
whole-
we just got permission to come into Farron, so we've pretty much like been here since a year ago. Well, not here in Waterdeep. We've been spreading throughout Faerun for like a while now. I think I've only been here for like 2 months.
Okay. Oh, all right. He's still very distraught by this whole idea of multi-dimensional, multi-planar being setting up shop.
Ezra is like standing vertically or horizontally on the wall right now. Well, I for one love this place.
But would you like anything, sir? Your name is
Leoric.
Leoric.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something where you read my mind and figured out what my name was. No, I think I'm okay.
All right. I guess if you guys don't need anything, you exit's right there. I'm not gonna kick you out or anything, but I'm just gonna sit here and read my spot. And
Yeah.
he goes back.
Hmm.
I'm muted.
No, you're not. You're good.
You're not.
You're good.
Okay. For 2 non-magical longswords. Wait, what mic is my thing using? Is it using? Hold on. Am I louder now?
Oh fuck.
Very
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So I'm using this mic apparently. I thought I've been using this the whole time. I'm an idiot. Well, now that I have this. How much for 2 non-magical longswords?
Ah. How much for 2 non-magical longswords?
Yeah,
I just gave him to my friend here. You could have asked me that.
No, he wants to sell them.
Oh.
No, I'm trying to sell them,
How
yeah.
about
Oh, okay, never mind.
75 gold each?
Damn. Oh, okay.
Oh, how much are they normally?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that much. I mean, I would guess in the ballpark of like 25 gold, probably. Let's see here. It doesn't have a price
yeah.
on these.
No, it's got a 15 gold each.
Yeah, I was like 75. Shit. Okay.
You're not very good at negotiating, Professor.
I'm an honest man.
To be honest, neither am I.
I'm gonna get rid of these out of my
Turn to
inventory.
page 75 in that book. It is the best part. The best part of the whole book.
Page 7. All right, I'm gonna have to remember that. Don't spoil.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Just something to look forward to.
This is like what, the 3rd book in the series?
Oh crap! Hold on. Look, I I don't have the second one, but I do have the first book. And you can just have it. It's terrible to start at the end.
I mean, I've read the first and the second, which is just the
Oh,
third
okay.
one I haven't seen.
Okay.
Anyway.
I thought
Zach,
Mhm.
with the 30 gold that I sold them for, can I just pick up 2 short swords? Or what?
Yeah. I believe 2 short swords are like another 15 gold.
Okay, so I'll buy 2 short swords. 15 gold each. So,
I'm looking at the equipment. An airship is 20,000 gold.
yeah, you can buy an airship.
Yeah. Didn't know that. Price for that.
How do I get rid of this stuff? Delete. Delete. There we go. And then add short swords. Because apparently short swords are finesse weapons, which I guess rogues use them.
Yeah.
And I am proficient in those, and I have more dex than I do strength, so...
Alright.
You know what? If I'm taking 2 short swords, I really don't have use for this longsword plus 1. How much would that fetch me, or does somebody want this?
Anybody want a longsword plus 1?
I can't use that.
Yeah, I think Ethan's the only one who could use it, but you already have a plus 1 weapon, don't you?
I have 2.
I think... Henny, if you spend like just an hour focusing on the weapon, it becomes a monk weapon.
What?
Yeah, that was added in Tasha's.
What?
Monks can just spend an hour focusing on one weapon,
Like a great axe?
exactly like a
What?
great axe, and then it becomes a monk weapon.
Those are D12s. What? That sounds crazy.
My strength is only +1.
Yeah, that's true. It would,
I don't think it would be a great.
Oh no, but if it becomes a monk weapon, you use your martial arts die and all that stuff. It's literally like,
Huh.
and like literally becomes part of you, I guess. But if you don't want it, it'll be 175 gold for the sword plus 1.
Okay. What do you think, Henny? I mean, it'll give you, if you use 2 hands, it's a D10 damage per swing. And if you swing it like 3 or 4 times, you could do a lot more damage, even if your modifier is a little less. I mean, you can take it just in case.
Well, I mean, it's worth money. I can't do flurry of blows with it.
If it's a monk weapon, I think you can flurry blows with it. No, right? Because you have...
No, it's
You're...
arms.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Flurry of blows is fists,
On arms, yeah.
fists and feet.
Alright. Well... You want to sell it? We can just get money off of it and put the money towards something more useful if you think so.
Yeah, I think so. I like punching stuff.
Alright, I'll look at the guy and go, You said 175? I demand 200.
Demand? You demand things of me?
Yeah.
How's a 9? I demand 200.
160.
Fuck you. God damn it. 175. I demand it.
160, you take the gold and get out of my shop.
Fuck it. You're the worst salesman I've ever had.
You're
Alright.
the worst customer I've ever had.
I was honest with you about those swords. Here, I throw it on the desk.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's old. Old people can get rowdy.
You got my Starbucks drink wrong, goddammit.
Hands so I can strangle him.
Yeah, it's past his dinner time.
He gets hangry.
He needs pie.
I took my 160
Yeah.
gold and I'm leaving. God damn it. I'm never shopping at this establishment ever again.
He's full of shit. He knew
I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it here.
But you guys exit the Fantasy Costco, probably get an inn at Waterdeep, and Is everyone okay with me just ending the session there today? Because I don't have anything else prepared afterwards.
Cool.
Sure.
Double that.
All right. Everybody had fun nearly dying today?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel like
Wonderful.
a fucking boss dealing with all those hobgoblins.
I gotta admit, I had to adjust the that encounter a little bit because it only had 6 hobgoblins attacking you guys. I'm like, you guys will wipe the floor, or Leoric will just do a
Hypnotic
suggestion
pattern
and
or
have them
something.
walk away. So I decided, how about we bump this up to 12 and an ogre?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys didn't wipe the floor with them, but you did some damage.
I
So,
think it was really
congratulations on
easy.
that.
Level
Yeah.
up.
No level up. You leveled up last time. Besides, there's only 2 more levels in the left in the in this half of the Tyranny of Dragons, and then
Oh.
once that happens, we start the Rise of Tiamat, which is where you'll start talking with the big people I've been hinting at, like
Ooh.
Grand Duke Ravengard, and
Big
I never
people.
mentioned him, but there's King Never
Never remember.
Never.
He's supposed to be the king of Neverwinter,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to meet like the leader of the Harpers, whose name escapes me. I think I know it's a woman. She's an elf. I don't remember her name. There's also Order of the Gauntlet guy. You've met him,
Yeah.
and a few more for like mostly the council's made up of the Lord's Alliance. But other than that, good game, guys.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, I'm happy with me. Moved from AC of 19 now up to 21.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I have 17 level AC now.
Yeah,
Okay. Gonna be harder to hit you guys. I gotta remember that. Cool.
Just
All right.
have more devastators.
Yeah, I just gotta have more spellcasters and keep them away from you, Quentin.
Well, I only get 3 counter spells.
Only get 3.
If you...
Fireball.
I automatically give all my spellcasters counterspell because of you now.
counterspell. Counterspell.
Yeah. Well, I counterspell your counterspell for counterspelling my counterspell. Anyway,
My trap card.
yeah. I've now given myself a headache. I'm gonna probably go to bed because I gotta work in the morning. So I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Adios. Thanks for DMing.
Adios.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Good
No
night,
problem.
everyone.
Night.